Okay, I'm recording, and so let's go to Onshape here and create a new document called Automata 2. I would encourage you to follow along at home or in class. Automata 2. And we're ready to make one of the cams the hex cam. But what we have to do first is come over here to the configuration panel and come through here and configuration variable and define nominal diameter. Make that 2.5 for its default and accept it. You can see it appears in the upper left. Let's make two more configuration variables. This one will be axle diameter 0.25, and finally we'll add one called THK for the thickness of our cam. The extrusion 0.25 is again as the default value. So if I look up here in the upper left, you can see I've got a nice system here that I can change those easily. Now that I've got those defined, I'm going to close the configuration panel so I have more room. And I'm going to make the hex cam right here. So I'm going to place a sketch on the front plane, press N to get the sketch plane normal to me. Come up here to the polygon. You can use inscribed or circumscribed. I'm just going to use inscribed. Click here, and then you click again to get the number of sides. And if you move a little bit, it'll change the number of sides, interestingly. We're going to go with 6, so I'll click again. And there it is. Now to let us handle these better, what I want to do is I want to place a horizontal constraint on this line here, just so I kind of turn it right side up. That'll allow me to dimension the face-to-face here. And here, according to our plans, that should be nominal diameter. Yeah, let's check that. Yeah, it says from the center to the edge is d over 2, so the whole thing's going to be d. So that's really that's it, except for the center axle hole, which we call axle dia. So hit A, axle dia comes up, enter, and we've got our, I think, our finished sketch. So I'll accept that, and then extrude it a distance THK. Just press T and it pops up THK. I got a chat question. Can you do the axle dia again? I can. So I've made the hexagon. And so basically I just want to get a hole in the center of this thing. So I'm going to use the circular center point circle, click here, pull out, then hit dimension. And since I've already defined a quantity of configuration variable representing my axle diameter, I can just press A, and axle diameter appears there, so I can click that and click enter. And then I'll accept that sketch. And then extrude here a distance THK, so I'll put T in there, and then one of my options are THK. So there we go. So I'll press P to get rid of the planes, Shift 7 to make it isometric. I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to rename this hex, which I hope you do as well. So hex. I'm going to rename the Part Studio X. And then I'm going to right-click on the part. I'm going to assign it a material. So right-click, assign a material. And then here I'm going to write ABS, or ABS plastic. I'll click that. Green check. Finally, I want these cams to be different colors just because I think that's clearer as we use them to have them different colors, so I've got that. All right. So what I'll do now is I'll go over here to Display Mask Properties and I'll click on the part. And these are the parameters that you can use to compare your work to what I have here. So like a volume of 1.341. If I go to the original document, the assignment document, I should encounter that as well, 1.341, so I can leave that one in there. So I did this in third period, so they matched.